What's going on, guys? Car review guys here. My name is AJ and we are back with the 2024 Mercedes-Benz EQE 350, and this is the 4Matic. Not the full review. Full review, link down below. This is going to be 5 things to love, 5 things to improve. Shorter video. We're going to start with cinematic and jump right on into the list. So, without further ado, let's roll. We're going to start with the improvement list. Number 1 on the list is the lane centering. Works really good, happy with it. Talk about that in the full review. The only thing I would improve, and this is number 1 on the list, is to allow it to do lane centering without setting your cruise control. Because right now you do have to have your cruise control set in order for it to stay dead center of the lane. So that would be the number 1 improvement on the list. Number 2 on the list is, you can see it has heated seats. However, ventilated / cooled seats are optional on this vehicle. And while I kind of get it, at the same time, with it being a Mercedes-Benz, I honestly just think that should probably be standard with the price point at which this is. So I'm glad that it's an option. However, I've even looked at buying like a used Mercedes-Benz myself, and it is really hard. Like, few and far between are they on the vehicle, unless you go AMG, in which case I believe they're standard maybe. So I do wish to see that a little bit more standardized with just getting cooled seats. Number 3 on the list is in the rear, and this is kind of similar to the front. However, I wish there was optional cooled seats for the rear. I don't wish those were standard. I do wish that that was optional. And as of right now, making this video, I have not seen that as an option. So if I am wrong or can't find the right research, please comment down below. However, I have not found one or built one on Mercedes-Benz website with cooled seats in the rear, and I do think that would be really nice, especially if you live somewhere like I do, Phoenix, Arizona. It's really hot. Number 4 on the list is here on the passenger side. If you go up with wanting more power to bigger EQEs, then you can get the passenger screen. However, that is not an option on the 350. So I would like to see that as an option on the 350, because maybe you don't want more power, you don't need it to be any faster, but you do want the luxury amenity. That would definitely be nice to have. I've used it in some of the other vehicles, and that is definitely nice, trust me, because the passengers can be sitting here, can play games, Sudoku, whatever, or be like, hey, type in the address. They type it in and boom, it sends it across all the screens, including the heads-up display. So that would definitely be a nice little option for the 350 4Matic. Last but not least, number 5 on the list would be an optional extended range battery. I'm sure there are plenty of people that would option to have a longer range. Similar to what Tesla has done, they have an extended range battery for those who need it. If they don't, they save money because they don't need it. So that would definitely be nice in the EQE, because as far as build quality, luxury, ride quality, Mercedes-Benz blows Tesla out of the water in the EV world, in my humble opinion. So maybe you need more range though, and I get that. So that would definitely be a nice option in the future for the EQE. Moving on to the 5 things to love. Number 1 on the list, as far as an EV goes, if you are not familiar, it has really, really good torque. It is instantaneous. When you touch the pedal, it's moving. So that's definitely number 1 on the list. That is a good pro for the EV side of things. Number 2 on the list is the ambient lighting on the interior. We show that in the full review. So if you would like to see it, go check it out. 64 different colors you can choose from, and it's everywhere. Like Mercedes-Benz does it best. I'll give you a quick sneak peek. Number 3 on the list is the optional Airmatic suspension, which this tester does have. It rides incredibly smooth, especially whenever you go over bumps. It's really, really good. I was surprised. I was wondering if it was more of like a gimmicky option. There are some of those out there. That is not one of them. I am definitely a believer in that. If I were to get this car, that is 100% an option I would be putting on this vehicle. Number 4 on the list is it has good tech. We go through all of the things that this has to offer, but trust me whenever I tell you, it has really, really good tech. Number 5 on the list is the fact that you can have various options for power. So you have the 350, then you have the 350 4Matic, which is more or less more rear-wheel drive versus all-wheel drive, but the all-wheel drive does improve the 0 to 60. Then you have the EQE 500, which improves it to, going off the top of my head here, I don't remember exactly. It's in the 4 to 4.5 range, somewhere in there. And this is looking at 6 seconds, so it improves it, second and a half, which is pretty significant. Then if you want even more power, you go to the AMG, and now you're down to like a 3.2 0 to 60. So it's nice to have all those various options for power on this vehicle. They definitely give you plenty to choose from. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Again, not the full review. Full review is linked down below. Over 21,000 subscribers. Thank each and every one of you. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.